Hello everybody.
Hello.
As you can tell, we have our mics on. I forgot to start the vlog before we got here. But anyway, welcome back to the vlog today. I forgot to put my bottle down here at the bottom. I completely lost my train of thought. We filmed Pirates Cove, the one up here in Kissimmee. We did the captain side like 3 or 4 days ago, sometime earlier this past week. And then we just haven't had time or had a chance to get back around and do the Blackbeard side to finish off that mega mini golf video. But we got it done. We got here like 10 minutes after they opened. It's a Friday. Thankfully, it was quiet. Only one other group that was behind us, and they never copped to us, so there was no issue there. We got that done. It's a beautiful day out today. It's supposed to get close to 80, I think, but the humidity is still not fully back. You can feel it, but it's not that bad yet. So it's 10:45 now. Oh yeah, I probably should put in where we're going because I do not know exactly how to get there. We're gonna give Fantasia Fairways a shot today because the weather's nice. We're gonna see if we can do it. If we get there and there's a bunch of groups already waiting, we'll just leave. But when we did the Gardens Whimsical side the other day, after like the first 20 minutes, there was nobody left there. Like everyone had already, there was no one waiting or anything like that. So we're gonna give it a shot. Hope we can go ahead and do it while the weather's nice. If not, we'll wait till one day next week. Because we're gonna have like a crazy high temperature spike, close to 90, I think by like middle or end of this coming week. And then it goes back down.
Now turn left onto Sarah Lake.
We'll see what happens. If not, this is probably the only one we filmed today because I don't have really anything else on the agenda. But we'll see what happens. But good morning, welcome back to the vlog. Who knows where we're gonna end up? We'll see. We don't really have a plan either. Other than Elisha wants to go to a bookstore in her coffee shop today.
I've only visited it once, so since I've been down here, and I need to visit it again.
So those are outside of filming. That's kind of our like priorities for today. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes.
Like, is this like a 2-lane road?
Yeah, I was questioning it too. The Wagoneer was riding in both of them that was in front of me. I think it was just like, it's super beat up. All right, we'll see y'all either after Fantasia or coffee. One of the two. We'll figure it out.
Just some coffee.
And she wanted to peep books. We were going to yesterday, but since we ended up going to Animal Kingdom with Kyle, we didn't have time to do that before we needed to meet him, so. Also, that tiger was still so adorable. Wasn't he cute?
Yeah, but so the baby ducks were cute too.
That's
there was a bunch of ducks, and then there was just a pile of baby ducks. I don't know if we.
That was it. It was in Kyle's vlog. It wasn't in mine. I didn't think to film it, but yeah, we were near like where the rapids are in Animal Kingdom,
left onto West
and we was like, oh, look at all the ducks, and then we looked over. It's like, oh my God, there's 4 baby ducks.
They were all like together.
They were having a cuddle party.
Now turn left onto West Osceola Parkway. Mom and Tiger were absolutely adorable.
I still can't believe we actually
got to see them. I just look at all kinds of baby animals and just.
Like, we didn't ride a single thing in Animal Kingdom. We just looked at animals the whole time. And Alicia's totally okay with that.
I mean, we did the safari, but that's looking at it.
It's kind of, it's like that's the hybrid in between. Anyway, we'll see y'all after we do all this. I also got to eat breakfast on the way, so we'll see y'all in a little bit. Man, that was fast. We knocked that out quick because there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So we couldn't tell. Obviously, you don't know when you get there, all the people waiting outside, if they're waiting for Gardens or if they're waiting for Fairways. More likely than not, they're usually waiting for Gardens. But there was, on the first 4 holes, there was a group of 3. Then on hole 2, there was a group of 2. And in front of them waiting to go on hole 3 was 2 more groups of 2. And then on hole 4, there was a group of 3. So all of them were kind of stuck behind each other. And then starting on hole like 7, there was a group of 4, a group of 3, a group of 3, and a group of 2. All up until like hole 11. So you had a bunch of groups at holes 1 through 4, and then a bunch of groups in the middle that were stuck behind a group of 4. That's not worth for us. Usually we play about the speed of a group of 3 with the camera and having to run back and forth. But having to do that for a course like that, especially if someone isn't as familiar with it, people could spend 5-10 minutes on a hole. You could easily be there for over 2 hours if you get stuck behind some groups that are all learning the course together. Which is fine normally, but for us trying to film, it's just, that doesn't make sense for us to do. So, and it doesn't seem like in general, I was just telling Elisha, the majority of the mini golf audience is as interested anymore in seeing that course. Like, we'll play it for fun if we just want to for a video, but it's not a priority compared to the other courses around, especially if the audience isn't as interested as a regular mini golf course, which is fair because it's not a regular mini golf course. It's more like a big pop stroke, which also y'all, like the majority of the audience doesn't seem as interested in anymore. So yeah, which is totally fine. So there's no point wasting 2 hours each of our day getting sunburned in the sun for a video that isn't as interesting for the audience. well, again, we'll try to come back eventually. We're here for about another week and a half to try to do it. We have plenty of time, but just it's not worth doing it in a situation like that. So I guess we're done filming today unless we decide to do something this evening. So coffee and books and then food, I guess. We'll do that and we'll kind of see how the rest of the day goes from there. There's also a ton of people on the Disney roads this morning compared to what I'm used to. So that also, I guess, kind of shows the crowds. But we gave it a shot. It was way too many people. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I don't know if we're gonna go into a park because it is Friday. We'll cross all those paths as we get to them. It was busy in there, but coffee acquired. Now, so peeping books. Okay. So do you have any books you're looking for or just peeping? Yeah. Oh, you actually do? Yep. Okay, you can give me names when you get in here and I can help.
Blood on the brain.
Sounds like a song.
It is, Brianna.
Never mind. Okay. Peeping time. And she did, trust me, y'all, she needed that coffee very badly.
I'm still struggling.
It's true.
Okay, let's make.
I just want to say, I'm the one that found it. And it's pink. I'm the one that found it, though. I got points.
I'm not trying to romance books, but everybody said this one's spicy.
I'm good at this.
Yes. It's good.
Because Alicia's not alone in wanting a little goat. For them to have that here. So was that a successful peep?
Yep, I got 2.
There you go. We're gonna go grab some Chick-fil-A. We're gonna bring it back to the Airbnb. It's like half a mile down the street in this strip. You get some food content, and then it's things like all the courses are busy, but it's such a beautiful day out, and I hate to let it go to waste, but I don't know what to do. So we'll figure that out after we get back from food, I guess. Don't mind the mess, but y'all know the drill. Chick-fil-A, food content, literally the same thing. Nuggets, yogurt. We'll see you in a little bit. I think this is one of the first times in a very long time in the videos that we have had clips that weren't just lunch and then dinner back to back, because usually we're done for the day. We literally ate, we're back in the truck. We're bored, and again, the weather's just too nice to not do anything, and like the parks are kind of busy, but it's like going to Disney. Universal's a process to get to, especially on a Friday. But Disney's busy, and we know we're not gonna be able to really ride anything, so it's like we want to go there and just wander around and get sunburned. So we're gonna go back and check Fantasia one more time just to give us something to do. Maybe we can do it, and maybe, if not, maybe by some weird chance the other side isn't busy and we do that. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We're gonna give that a shot. If that's busy, we're gonna drive over to Summerland and check it out because Elisha likes playing that course, see what's going on with it. And then if that's busy too, we'll go to Bonanza or Mighty Jungle Golf on 192 because we're kind of just working our way around the city that way.
Then I'm going to Target.
And then she's gonna go to Target, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do for food. I don't know if we're gonna go to a park tonight. Because we have to get up early for brunch tomorrow because we're going to one of the restaurants that Elisha wants to go to at Disney Springs, and they only do brunch on the weekend.
Orange. Electric.
Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so that's only on the weekends, and that's at 10:15 tomorrow, so we don't want to stay out super late tonight to have to get up and make sure we're out on time tomorrow. So I don't know what we're going to do in regards to the parks today, but at least do something just because we're bored, and we'll kind of see how the afternoon goes. But hey, at least we finally have a clip where we're not just eating lunch and then immediately going to dinner also. So at least we got that. Well, we're turning around again. Not as many as before, but there's 4, because there was a group going on. 4 groups, including a group of 4, all starting at the first couple holes. There was a group of 2 on hole 2, or hole 3. There's a group of 2 waiting to start hole 2, like they were just transitioning over to it. A group of 2 behind them waiting, with a group of 4, and then the group of 2 starting. So lots of small groups and then one big group right at the start. So off we go. Thankfully Summerland is like 2 miles off this road, so we'll check that. Not expecting it to work, but the only thing here is it's 2 very different courses. You have very different types of people playing them both. But there was less people than earlier. But yeah, usually they say it dies in the afternoon for that one because like families will go play Gardens in the morning. And then Fairways is kind of like hit or miss throughout the day. It's just weird there's that many, but I guess it's because it's a Friday. So, not doing that. We'll go check on Summerland, and then if not, we know between Bonanza and Mighty Jungle Golf, one of them will not have anyone on one of the courses on a day like this. So, it just thinks because heading into the weekend, it's out the hottest day on Sunday. The high's 87. So we're probably not going to film anything, at least during the day that day. Like maybe we'll do something at night, but probably won't do anything that day. So we're trying to do at least something so we're just not bored all weekend, pretty much. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. This is the fun part of the behind the scenes, especially when we're here trying to do like specific courses. But like we said in the one we did gardens, we're like, hey, this is the hardest one to film on the entire trip, really, outside of like pop stroke music situations, because it's just so hard to predict what's going on at it. So we'll see what happens with this one. If not, we'll do one of the other two, and then if anything, at least she's gonna end up at Target no matter what. So she's winning regardless.
Priority.
There you go. Well, we're back in the car. Honestly, I'll be honest, we didn't even actually get out and check. We pulled into like where we could see the parking lot, and there was one minivan of about 6 with 2 parents and 4 little kids, because they had a little stroller, getting out, and they were going in. I've completely forgot that Blizzard Beach is open, so you have the people that leave Blizzard Beach and they overflow. The workers told us this, to the mini golf course. We could see a few groups on, but there was like 3 parking spots open. But it was a lot of SUVs and minivans, which means families. So, I mean, we could have gone in and they could have been like, oh, every group by coincidence is all on the back end. But very unlikely. And again, it's a Friday, it's Disney, spring break is starting to happen. So I think we just have all those crowds. So we're gonna check on Bonanza and Mighty Jungle Golf. So we know we could probably get on one of those. And then whichever one we do, we'll come back into the other side at some point before we leave to finish a...
Is that a new wrap?
Yeah, it's a new Incredibles wrap. That's cool. To finish like another mega mini golf video, just because those courses play quick, but we don't feel like doing 2 today and wear ourselves out in the sun for that long and getting sunburned. Plus it's just not good on our skin for being out as long as we are, like, so consistently. So do one, Elisha goes to Target, and then just kind of take it from there. Again, I know this is like super boring and like, oh, like, it feels like we keep repeating ourselves, but that's exactly what the behind the scenes of this is supposed to be. Like, so I hope there's at least a little bit of entertainment in these vlogs, because it just feels like super monotonous and repetitive, because that's just how our days are on the road. So if you're still watching and you're enjoying it, thank you, because on our end of the perspective, it's a totally different feeling. So if you're enjoying it, we're glad. Thank you. We'll see which one of these we end up at. Hey, when all else fails, shout out Mighty Jungle Golf. One of the sides had a few groups on it. The other side, they were like, actually, no, that's not true. There was no one on the other side that we did. Everyone was on the opposite side. But I was feeling tired, so we only did one. Saw by Bonanza first. There's a group of 4 and a group of 6 on holes 2 and hole 3 of each of the 2 sides. So we were like, we'll come over to Mighty Jungle Golf, do it, come back, do the other side another day for Mega Mini Golf. So that worked out. Okay, so I haven't been vlogging because there's a lot of people in Target, but not expected.
It's a Furby.
It's a Furby Furblet, technically. It's like a mini Furby.
I always said if I saw another Furby, I'd get it.
And here we are.
Does this little battery come in it?
I would...
Is that what it means?
I don't know if that means it comes with it or if you need those. My assumption is you're probably going to need them. I just wanted to update y'all that this is going on right now. We'll get back to you. She got it out. It's really smoky out.
Oh my gosh. I used to have a Furby.
We literally just got out of Target's parking lot 45 seconds ago. So it's not like she wasted any time at all. I don't think it comes with a little clip too.
Well, when I got it out, its ears were covered its face, so it was just like a little ball. And you push the top of its head.
Oh my gosh.
It says it does 45 plus different sounds.
Well, if we don't go to the parks this evening, we know what Elisha's gonna be doing.
You can clip it onto things.
You can clip it on your bag when we go out.
His little hairdo.
Yeah, we know what Elisha's gonna be doing the rest of the day if we don't go out to any of the parks or anything today.
Chi-chi.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to document and let y'all see this moment. Okay, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, y'all, that's the vlog for today. We decided not to go into the parks. Elisha said she didn't care either way and heading into the weekend. The wait times look busy, and I'm like honestly just super mentally, definitely mentally, but also kind of physically tired also, but it's definitely more like in my head. So with that said, we're not going to probably film anything tomorrow as far as I know, and then Sunday's going to be hit or miss. So we're kind of going to get a break from that. I might just take the weekend off and not vlog anything, just kind of take it as like a rest and recovery. I know it doesn't seem like we've been doing as much as like repetitively back to back, but I think it's just doing it for like, we're on like week 6 of the trip right now, week 6 or week 7. I don't even know anymore. It's all become a blur. But I think it's just slowly catching up. I think I see a few days of like not having to think about the camera at all and just fully reset myself for the last like week and a half that we're here. So if we skip over the weekend and we time travel from this vlog to the next vlog being on Monday or Tuesday next week, that's just why. I wanted to give you all a heads up. But with that said, thank you for tuning in and watching today's super sporadic, super random, all over the place, kind of whatever day. But it is what it is. But thank you all for watching. Seriously. See you all very soon in the next one. We'll see how the rest of our time here goes. Take care, guys. Bye.